Hey guys, I'm Gaurav, and today we will continue with the question and answer series of Transfer of Property Act 1882. So before starting with the question, just quickly summarize Section 5 of TPA. Section 5 of TPA says that a transfer is an act of party living at that time in present or future to one or more living person or to himself and one or more person. And living person also include company, association, body of individual, whether incorporated or not. So basically it says that ट्रांसफ़र जो होता है एक्ट ऑफ पार्टी के थ्रू होता है और वो लिविंग पर्सन के बीच में होता है जो कि प्रेजेंट में भी हो सकता है और फ्यूचर में भी हो सकता है। और ट्रांसफ़र कितने पे हो सकता है? तो एक पर्सन पे हो सकता है, मोर देन वन पर्सन पे हो सकता है, खुद को हो सकता है, खुद को भी हो सकता है, उसके साथ साथ एक को हो सकता है और एक से ज़्यादा को भी हो सकता है। और यहाँ पे लिविंग पर्सन कौन कौन है? लिविंग पर्सन कंपनी है, एसोसिएशन है, बॉडी ऑफ इंडिविजुअल भी है। ये एक्स्ट्रा लिविंग पर्सन और लिविंग पर्सन जो है वो तो लिविंग पर्सन है। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर सीरीज। Let's start with the question. Under the Transfer of Property Act, living person connotes all the options are sahi. Human being, limited company, and partnership all are living person according to Section 5 of the TPA. We have just seen this. TPA 1882 applies to transfer of property made by act of party, which we have seen earlier. Which of the following is not transferred by an act of party under Transfer of Property Act? Succession. Under Section 5 of Transfer of Property Act, living person includes individual human being, company only, company or association or body individual. Correct answer is C. Transfer of property means transfer between living person, transfer between living person and trust, transfer between legal person, includes all. In respect of transfer of property under Transfer of Property Act, which of the following statement is not true? So, transfer can be done immediately or in future, correct? Transfer of property can be done to one or more living person, correct? One cannot transfer property to oneself. This is wrong. We have seen that one can do this also. So option C is right. Which out of the following is not a transfer according to Transfer of Property Act? Abandonment of claim to property is correct. It is not covered under this act. Transfer of property does not include will, which is not covered by the term transfer of property. Family settlement is not covered under transfer of property. Under Transfer of Property Act, the expression transfer of property include surrender, partition, family, all the three are not covered under this act. So D is right. 14. Which of the following is included in the term living person? Living person, a company, association, body of individual. All of the above is right. We have seen just. The term transfer under Transfer of Property Act 1882 refers to partly or whole transfer, absolute or conditional transfer, contingent transfer. The option D is correct. Contingent transfer is not under this act. Contingent interest is mentioned under Section 19. You can see it in bare act. Which one of the following statement is not correct in context of transfer of property? It means an act by which living person convey property, सही है. He convey property in present future, सही है. He convey property to one or more other living person, सही है. He cannot transfer property to himself and one or more other living person. ये गलत है. This is wrong. Section 5 of Transfer of Property Act 1882 applies to property sold in auction sale. Does not apply to property sold in auction sale. ये गलत है. Let's move. ये सही है. Hello. Section 6 of Transfer of Property Act relates to person competent to transfer. What may be transferred? What may be transferred? It is mentioned under Section 6 of TPA. Which one of the following section of Transfer of Property Act provides the mere right to sue cannot be transferred? Section 6. It mentioned chance of an heir apparent succeeding to estate cannot be transferred. Which Section 6 talk about it? How many exceptions are mentioned under Section 6 of Transfer of Property? 10 exceptions are mentioned under Transfer of Property Act. Let's move on to question number. The expression succession means that mere chance or hope of succession, which is mentioned under Section 6. Which interest is not transferable? Vested interest, contingent interest, mere space succession is the right answer. Which of the following statement is correct? Correct. An easement can be transferred apart from dominant heir. A mere right to sue cannot be transferred. सही है, यही सही हो जाएगा. Which of these cannot be lawfully transferred as per Transfer of Property Act 1882? Salary of public officer cannot be transferred. As per Section 6 of Transfer of Property Act 1882, an easement cannot be transferred. Which property cannot be transferred? A public office, a mere chance to succeed, a mere right of re-entry, all of the above cannot be transferred. To which of the following sections, Section 5 to 37 of Transfer of Property Act 1882, apply? It applies to both movable and immovable property. Which one of the following section of Transfer of Property Act define transfer of property? It is defined under section 5, which we have seen just. Transfer of Property Act govern transfer between living person only. So yeah. So guys, if you like my work, do like, share and subscribe. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next section. Thank you.